welcome to Gemstone Tarot, Friday the 27th of February 2020. 2020 something 6. There you go. Having real trouble, not so much with the month, but with the year for some reason. Okay, we are looking, I loved that one yesterday about Beatrice Ward. There was also this little, this is a printing office that showed you all the different, how you're not really looking at the font but you're reading the words because the font is almost, what would she call it, a crystal goblet or something. Something like that. Anyway, today we're talking about the bee's knees. I know. Mind your own bee's knees. The bee's knees is an expression associated with flappers. Oof. God, you get to an age, don't you, where even sitting flap dancing, which that sounds like an OnlyFans situation, sitting down dancing can still make you go, ooh, ooh, I've tweaked something. But you know what I mean. Okay, the phrase first appeared in 1797, but meant to be something small and insubstantial. It then became a nonsense item, like a bag of holes. What in the Benny Hill is the bag of holes? I'm having one of those days today. Only in the 1920s did it come to mean the acme, what's an acme? ACME, of perfection. Cripes, I feel like we've been around the block already. The phrase entered flapper culture amid a fad for combining animal natures. Oh, I see. Yeah, like gnats, owls or tigers with something else to indicate utmost approval. Most of these nonsense formations were short-lived. I wonder why. With the exception of the bee's knees, the cat's pyjamas and the duck's quack. Although I've not heard the duck's quack. All of which continue to delight. And we are perpetuating them. And the answer to the inevitable question is no. Bees do not have knees, but they do have knee-like joints. So the flapper menagerie. Let me know if you know any of these. The bee's knees. Also ankles. That one didn't catch on. The bullfrog's beard. I can't say that one. The butterfly's book. The cat's pyjamas. Also canary cuffs, eyes, eyebrows, kimonos, meows, underwears and whiskers. I can't say that. That just... The clam's garters. The duck's quack. Also nuts. The elephant's arches, also adenoids. I mean, who's going to say that? It's the elephant's adenoids. Hip, instep, manicure, wrist. The frog's ankles, also eyebrows. The gnat's elbow. The grasshopper's knees. I can see why these didn't catch on. The hen's eyebrows. The kipper's knickers. And the leopard's stripes. Well, here we are. The tarot's basket, and we are using the Cosmic Tarot, the tarot of 80s television stars by Norbert Loesch. What do we need to know, please, for Friday? TFI Friday, TMI Friday, I think we're going to rename it after all that. What have you? Ooh, and it is TMI Friday. Awful lot of tea in that one, let's just say. To work something out, but also temperance. Ooh, oh God, we've got TMI everything. This deck does have a little bit of how's your father. So what shall I do? Ooh, okay. You, gosh, right. 10 of Wands. We've got somebody who looks like they're in the middle of a box of Swan Vesta. And 10 of Wands. And I have to know, actually. And I never know. Got the smelly book out. Anglo-Saurian. I want to know, and I don't know why I can never remember it. So it's wands, so it's going to be a fire sign. But it's 10 of wands. I'm going to say that could be Saturn in Leo or something like that. That could be absolute bolognese. Let's have a look. For some reason it's important. Oppression. Oh, I was so close. Saturn in Sagittarius. Now, you know what Sag is like, ruled by Jupiter, which is the biggest, most open kind of, you know, that planet. So imagine if you tried to, we talked about this in the last Sagittarius reading, you tried to cage your Sagittarius. It's such a bad idea. And it's interesting because the other card we've got is Temperance. Yeah, which is Sagittarius. Okay, so there's something here about restriction. And there's something here about oppression. Because it is oppression. The 10 of wands is oppression. So pressure, restriction, oppression. But then we have this weird Mercury retrograde in Pisces, which is giving everyone the slip in quite a amusing way. And it feels a little bit like, and I always get this as a channel, and it's such a weird channel to get, but I get Home Alone. And that bit when he throws the ball bearings. It's not a film. I quite like Home Alone. But, you know, it's not something I'm going to put on every day. But he chucks those ball bearings and you get this, you know, this sort of half slapstick, someone falling over, giving someone the slip. Catch me if you can, that kind of energy. So I'm also getting a weird channel of some bars going down, like you would if you were like a forty thing. Not very good at that kind of thing. You know, but you have these black iron, cast iron bars, cha-ching, lower the thing. But you're a fish and you just swim out. So I'm getting escaping oppression, but also this card. So escaping oppression, but sometimes when you escape oppression, you swim right into illusion. I know. Not just my attempts at doing child pose in yoga. Although sometimes I do look exactly like that. You ever done that where you do child's pose and you get really into it and then you can't really get back up? You were very elegant when you were there. It's like, look at me stretching and feeling present. I'm just separating those vertebrae. Woof. Yep. And then when you get up, you stagger to your feet like a drunken oaf. So, clinging onto the mantelpiece. That's me. Anyway, you do as much harm getting up as you relieved when you were down there. We have this oppression. We have this sense. We can sense it. It feels, because I've got the Emperor here, so it does feel, Divine Masculine doesn't cover it, but CEO energy, it could be coming from government, it could be coming from what's going on in the world, like macro energy, but also from organisations where you work, even because, you know, we always ask, what about the father with the Emperor, don't we? So it could be patriarchy, and that, of course, whichever way that's impacting, which can be multifarious. It can be personal, micro, it can be macro, it can be a combo of both. But you are a slippery fish, and I'm pleased to report that. As they called it, born slippy. Right. Gonna need another finger, as the actress said. I can't do that. Right, 10 of Cups. Let's just say 10 of Cups. Okay, Mars in Pisces. I call this blowing the skittles off the rainbow because it's a real psh. It's an explosion of loveliness. And, ooh, I just heard a train announcement, even though that's weird. Losing it. It feels as if you've rebelled, you've broken free in this very Piscean energy, which is to disperse, and nobody can touch you. Congratulations. More to myself for getting to the end of that reading, actually, without getting arrested by somebody. Leave me a comment. I will see you tomorrow. Do come and have a look at the gem stars. I've just put out a Lenormand, and I'm just about to put out the me making cookies video, which is what in the blue glove is going on in that kitchen. And I will see you soon. Namaste.